Welcome to Math 1B. In this video, we're going to tell you a little bit about the course. So let's get started.
I'm Robin Gottlieb, and for this remote fall, we've altered the course in key ways, but have kept the main ingredients that makes this one of my favorite courses to teach. Math 1B involves modeling phenomena in the world around us. That world is complex, so our models involve successive approximations. We analyze our errors, make better approximations, and see how our model reflects and predicts the real-world phenomena in which we're interested. In this course, we build a toolkit, one that's helped scientists and social scientists tackle problems, and one that exposes some of the beauty in the underlying mathematical structures that you've been working with for years. There are three mathematical topics that we explore: integration, infinite series, and differential equations. The first tool that we'll look at is integration. Given a complex problem, we can reduce the level of complexity by slicing the problem into pieces, approximating and summing. We follow this by a limiting process, which gives us a definite integral. The next tool in our toolbox is series. Think how delightful it would be if we could approximate a trigonometric function or an exponential function by a polynomial with a high degree of accuracy. After all, trig functions and exponentials are kind of difficult to deal with, but polynomials are delightful. Again, we'll do successive approximations and see in the limit whether we can actually express some of these functions as an infinite polynomial. The final tool in our toolbox is differential equations. These are equations involving rates of change, and we can model a whole host of phenomena in the world around us using differential equations. But the key thing is when we combine these tools. These tools can work together to produce surprising results. Who would have guessed that after modeling springs using differential equations, we turn to series and complex numbers in order to understand the vibrations of these springs? Using these tools together can help us unlock the keys to modeling the world around us, from modeling populations of fish in the sea to exploring the solar system. In the words of Vito Volterra, a mathematician who worked with a lot of these tools, they help us work out the mathematical theory behind the struggle for life, whether in the realm of analyzing ecological systems and human impact on them, or studying the spread of disease, or even the spread of a rumor. This combination of tools and strategies are helpful in extrapolating, constructing, managing, and predicting across a wide array of disciplines. We'll use these tools to grapple with big questions in economics, biology, ecology, sustainability, and epidemiology. Let's take a look at some of these questions. In economics, for instance, we'll ask, how can we make sense of the term middle income? What does that mean? How can we measure income inequality? We look at the growth of populations, and in particular, we'll look at fish populations. Overfishing endangers ecosystems we rely on for food and income. How can we quantify the difference between sustainable fishing and overfishing? Keeping with our fish theme, In 1926, the Italian biologist Umberto d'Ancona observed that during World War I, when fishing in the Adriatic Sea was low, the percentage of non-edible fish, predator fish, went up, while the percentage of edible fish went down. Not only was that discouraging to the fishermen, but it was puzzling to the biologists. Why did more vigorous fishing mean more edible fish per catch? D'Ancona tried to figure this out and then turned to his father-in-law. Wasn't he lucky? His father-in-law was Vito Volterra, a mathematician who used differential equations to figure this out. So there are big questions we'll be tackling, and there are tools we'll be developing. And we're learning remotely, so the rhythm of the course has changed from what you might be familiar with and from what it has been in the past. Before nearly every class, you'll watch a pre-class video and work some pre-class problems. We have class Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you'll come to class ready to engage with the material that you learned about in the video. After class, you've got to go home, and you're already going to be home. You're going to do problem sets, and problem sets will involve some written problems and also some problems that will be online called affinity work. One learns math by doing. So homework and problem sets and projects are a really important part of this course. Some practical information. Pre-class video questions will be graded for completion. Written work, both for correctness and your explanation. We want you to be using words. And the affinity problems online, just for correctness. And you'll get second shots at that. So collaboration is encouraged because it will help with your learning. The more that you're engaged in doing mathematics, the more mathematics you will know. We only want you to submit homework that you've written up individually in your own words, except when we have group projects. There are lots of ways to support your learning in this class. There is a team of teaching fellows and a team of undergraduate course assistants, all of whom are here to help support you in your learning. There'll be extensive math question center hours in which you can engage with us. However, your fellow classmates are also part of your learning community as well. And we'll have a Slack channel, and we'll try and facilitate forming study groups so that you can engage with your fellow classmates. We've got a wonderful team of instructors, and we're all looking forward to seeing you in just a few weeks. The music on this video is by Todd Cecil, my nephew. And the barking dog that accompanies it, it's not mine. It belongs to people across the street.